What's up, wrestling fans? We're going to kick it off with the New Day. You know what I'm saying? With the New Day. Before I get started, this is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. But this is what I was telling WWE to do. They must have watched the video. They had to, because I was saying the New Day need to bash up Rey Mysterio with the chair. They need to solidify themselves as major heels. They need to come out there with more determination, more meaner. The only thing I didn't like about the New Day segment was they still saying, I wonder why y'all not liking us. They still saying that bullshit. They saying it a little different, but yet they still saying it. They need to embrace the heel. They need to embrace the bad side. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Frow, and this is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. So Raw kicks off with Sami Zayn on the mic. Sami Zayn on the mic, he calling out Kevin Owens. He want this match. He don't care if he's banged up or not. I told y'all Sami will be back. Nonetheless, he's back. Adam Pearce comes out, says he cannot give Sami this match, but Sami is wanting this match. So Adam Pearce is forced to do something he's never done before, and that's to make the match unsanctioned. So we will be getting Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match, which is gonna be hard hitting. Now this gonna lead to, if Sami Zayn gets finished off, or do Randy Orton returns, or this match goes into WrestleMania. But if it goes into WrestleMania, I just can't see it going to WrestleMania. This is an unsanctioned match. This is a stipulation that's meant to end the feud. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to end the feud. So I can't see this match going all the way to WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure we'll get the return of Randy Orton, and we'll get Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I can't see Randy Orton missing WrestleMania. We got Judgment Day backstage. Dominic and Neil was talking, and Finn pulled up saying everybody, gonna go to Elimination Chamber in the Judgment Day. Maybe Raquel, because he was guaranteed that he was gonna win, but we'll talk about that later on. And he tells Dom no new team members. So with the Judgment Day talking about the team members, the only person I can see that could come and enter the Judgment Day to wipe out Finn Balor like Finn Balor did Edge is Aleister Black. And Aleister Black, I think, can amp this team up, can boost this team up to something more satisfying than what Finn Balor's been doing. Because you listen to Finn, everybody wins. Except his ass, huh? Anyway, we got AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom, which was a nice, decent match. Pretty much, it was just getting AJ Styles back in the groove, giving Dirty Dom something to do, and also introducing the feud of Braun Breaker and AJ Styles. Because after AJ Styles defeated Dirty Dom, Braun Breaker shows up. AJ Styles uses his Ultra Instinct. Yes, we got Ultra Instant AJ Styles. He moves out the way and Braun Breaker spears Dirty Dom. Then he beats down on Braun Breaker, tosses him out the ring. So this match could be leading into Elimination Chamber or the Monday after Elimination Chamber. Because I can see Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. And then I can see AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker. Unless they want to save it to WrestleMania, right? American Made was chopping it up backstage, and Dakota Kai walks by, and her and Ivy Nile have a few words before their match. So we got Ivy Nile versus Dakota Kai in a nice, decent match, and it's just hard watching Dakota Kai wrestle. It's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard to watch her wrestle because every time she take a major bump, I was like, damn, that she injured again. You know what I'm saying? So it was like two or three times in this match I thought Dakota Kai was over with. I thought it was over with. But Dakota Kai capitalizes, defeats Ivy Nile, and she get her championship title match against Live Valkyria. Gunther comes out. Gunther comes out through the fans. Gunther wants to yeet with the fans. Then he insults the fans. He insults Jay. He asked Pat McAfee, do he think Jay can beat him? Pat McAfee says, I hope he can beat you. So he was about to put Pat McAfee on the shelf until Jay Uso comes out for the save. The crowd goes wild. So it's a different reaction from Jay Uso in a live crowd and to the internet people, right? So I think those are two different factions. You got the internet crowd, then you got the crowd, live crowd, right? The internet crowd don't like Jay. They ain't gonna say they don't like Jay, but they don't approve of Jay going to WrestleMania, and the live crowd do. Liv and Raquel gets questioned about the Jay situation, which they says y'all really didn't see her attack her, so it don't mean that. Then we get Pete Dunne versus Penta in a good match. These guys put up a good match. Penta is the Fortnite emote of Raw. Kaiser comes out, and I think we're gonna have like Penta gets the win, but I think we're gonna have like a triple threat match with these three. Jay Uso got interviewed, and he was very emotional. It wasn't no yeet. This wasn't the Jay that yeets when he talked. It was the Jay Uso that's feeling like everybody is down to him. Nobody think he can do it. Nobody see him as the main event Jay Uso. So he comes out very emotional in this situation, in this interview, and he had very little to say with so much to say, right? So shouts out to Jay Uso, man, for embracing this. And I know he see the tweets, he see the chat, and we gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But I think this is a good thing for Jay. I think it's a good thing that he has to embrace that people don't see him as the main event of WrestleMania. And this right here can lead him to amplifying his talents, amplifying his promos, and elevating himself to be that person, to make people see him as that person leading up to WrestleMania. Roxanne got a nice video package before her match. War Raiders got a promo and said it's gonna be war next time they meet up with American Made, the Creed brothers. So it's gonna be war. Now I hope that this will go good for a WrestleMania match. Creed brothers versus War Raiders, WrestleMania, and they called it the Vikings match back then, right? It was the Vikings match. I don't know what they'll call it now, but one of those type of matches, and they have the little war stuff around the ring. You know, it's really a no disqualification tag match, but they have all the war stuff around the ring, and you know, they just brawl it out. And we know Ivar is definitely good in these type of matches. But we get Roxanne versus Raquel, which Raquel dominated most of this match. Roxanne had a small comeback. Raquel was just toying with Roxanne, like playing with her food. But the tag champs comes out, causes a distraction, and Roxanne hits the Pop Roxy, gets the win over Raquel, and she's going into the Elimination Chamber. We still got the Jade situation going. So Liv Morgan and Raquel going for the titles next week. I'm hoping they go ahead and amplify this story. Jade comes out and attacks the real attacker, which could be, everybody's saying it's Naomi, which I still think is Naomi, and some people still think it's Bianca, but it's one or the two. It's one of the two. It's not both women. It's one of the two. Because once we find out who's the real attacker, in the Elimination Chamber, there will be bad blood between Naomi and Bianca. There'll be bad blood inside that chamber. Then we also will have Bayley and Roxanne feuding inside the chamber. So we can cancel out all 4 of those women, which will leave Liv Morgan. It'll leave Liv Morgan or Alexa Bliss to take the win. And I know people is not gonna like this shit. I know y'all ain't gonna like this shit, cause I don't. But Liv Morgan is winning Elimination Chamber. We will be headed into WrestleMania with Io Sky being involved. It will be a triple threat match. So those are my thoughts on that. Let's move on though. Seth gets interviewed, then right after his interview, Karrion Kross speaks up and talk about Sami Zayn. So we still teasing the Karrion Kross Sami Zayn situation, and Sami Zayn may be going heel, right? So after this match with Kevin Owens, maybe we see Sami Zayn help Kevin Owens at WrestleMania against Randy Orton. Maybe. So Io Sky gets a video promo, and Io Sky was, I was like, hey, I like this. I like this little video package. And she all up under the water, you know what I'm saying? Just swimming through the water. I'm like, check out. She peep her head out like an alligator, and you see her little pretty eyes and shit. I'm like, look, check out Io Sky. That was nice. All right, then the New Day came out, and I talked about that at the beginning of the show. Then we got Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, which was, we know what these guys can do in the ring. It's always going to be a banger after banger after banger after banger until they get to Sheamus, and he ain't banging shit. He losing at the title. But anyway, we got Seth Rollins taking the win over Finn Balor. So in the chambers, for the women's, we got Bayley versus Roxanne versus Bianca versus Naomi versus Liv Morgan versus Alexa Bliss. In the men's chamber, we have Damian Priest versus John Cena versus CM Punk versus Logan Paul versus Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. And those are the chamber matches. We will be going over the matches later on through the week. We may be talking about it, maybe dropping little, we may be dropping little sample videos about it here and there, but we'll be going live and talk about it together with Wally World. Maybe Taquan pull up, maybe King Reza pull up, maybe Chris pull up, you know what I'm saying? It's just no talent. It ain't no talent. So make sure you got your notifications on. That was your Raw review. I be the main event. And my daughter, she trying to get it in. What you got to say? What you got to say? You got something to say? Say it. Say it. Now she don't want to talk. She want to talk while I'm talking, interrupting me talking, but now she don't want to talk. But I be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.